What's going on, everybody? My name is Austin. You are back with BurgerFi Gaming. We are here with a game called Accident. I was looking through Steam today, and this popped up as one of my suggested games because since I'm playing a lot of simulator games recently, including Gas Station Simulator, which I spent pretty much the past 2 days on. I recorded a couple episodes, and then I stopped recording, and I was like, I'm gonna keep playing, and now I'm too far, and I feel bad, so I might have to restart. Anyway. So I've been playing a lot of simulator games, and this one popped up as a simulation game that I might enjoy. And it looks kind of fun. What I understand is I'm basically like a detective or something like that, and I'm helping out in like car accidents. So if people get into a car accident, I can render first aid, that sort of thing. However, be aware there's supposed to be blood and gore in this game, so if you're squeamish, maybe don't watch this video. Oh, hey there, welcome back. Hope you had a nice holiday. While you're away, we've begun a new project. It's called Roadside Heroes. It'll be about the people who encountered a car accident and helped out. Now, while you were gone, we've acquired a large pile of data. Fortunately, it's all sorted and properly filled. It's up to you to figure out how exactly, or what exactly happened after each accident. Don't worry, thanks to the brand new software we got and your VR headset is much more fun than it sounds. What you need to do is put the CD, I know, ancient stuff, right, of each case into your laptop, run the software that pops up on your screen, and put the VR headset. From then on, you'll be controlling our heroes right from the moment they arrive on scene. I have no idea how it works, but that's not cool, then I don't know what is. Files are already on your desk. By the way, the first scenario is a tutorial. I highly recommend you start with this one. Thanks, have fun. Mark. Hey, thanks, Mark. Alright, how do I... Oop. That's my options first. Alright, okay. Rewind time, what the hell? Alright, so... Everything high. Just boom it on high. Audio, this music needs to calm the fuck down. Alright. A little off. Profiles, what? Oh. Okay. Alright. Virtual Crash Test Lab Tutorial Accident Case. Virtual Crash Test Lab location. Oh, date. Haha! Got it. Okay. Location Virtual Crash Test Lab. Date June 4th, 2031. What? Time of day 11:45. Test subject number 45. Victim's name is Dummy Dummy. Or maybe that's two names. It says Victims. So maybe it's not Dummy Dummy, it's Dummy and Dummy. When deciding whom to help, think about whose life is the most threatened. Okay? Let's go help Dummy and Dummy, or Dummy Dummy. So I'm not responding to these accidents. They're just files and I'm recreating them. By the way, if we don't have this kind of technology, like put in like a CD even, and then like play a VR game that's like a real life thing by 2031, I'm gonna be very upset. I have a VR headset, but it's PlayStation only, so. Oh. Oh. Okay, I thought I was gonna wreck. Call the emergencies. How? Ah. One, two, what is that? Europe? Okay, how do I get out of my car? I'll listen to top priority is to call emergency service as soon as possible. Okay. Top left corner. Top left corner. Oh. Put out the fire. How do I do that? Well, the fire, that's cool and all, but have like a fire extinguisher or something? Oh, right here. Okay, mark accident location with a triangle. I walk so slow. When helping, always follow these 4 steps. Call victim, secure the area, assess the situation, help victims. Okay. Turn off the ignition in the red car. Okay. Lower left corner of the HUD, you can see the icons representing all victims to rivers and help. Oh, Jesus. The health bar reaches 0. That person dies and the scenario fails. That doesn't count if the victim was dead before your arrival. Oh, no. So now which health bar belongs to which victim, you need to inspect them first, okay? Sir! 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 Check for breathing. Oh. Okay. This one's the one's closer to death. Sir! He's not breathing. Oh no. Time to a previous stage. Okay. One press the rewind button. After a while you see a timeline representation. Do I need to do that? Okay, so I need to do this again. That's what it was telling me to do. Okay. Sir! I'm breathing. Okay. A wound and a wound. Go over here to this dum-dum. Sir! Check for breathing. No breathing. He's not breathing. Need a first aid kit. Oh, okay. Okay. Open the airway. Apply the CPR mask. Perform CPR. Times when I need to do this. Okay. What am I doing? Check for breathing. Oh, still no breathing. Is that it? This is the extra stage. Your job is to collect relevant evidence and figure out what happened. Okay. Gather all the clues. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Dummy. This is just a dummy. He died. Dummy. This is just dummy. He's also dead. I'm 0 for 2 saving dummy and dummy. Alright. Oh man, I remember when I was in boot camp, they do this thing called battle stations, and basically 48 hours of different tests and stuff. I'll finish that story here in a second. Alright, now you finished the tutorial, you can start working on the real thing. Amy has prepared 2 cases for you to solve. Just remember, if you have any problems, you can always redo the tutorial. Mark. Thanks, Mark. But I remember in boot camp they did battle stations, and in battle stations, you know, we had one of the things we had to do was like a medical thing, and they had dummies after like a ship attack, like a hit torpedo, something like that, something along those lines. I don't remember. I was tired, obviously, and one of them had a bolt sticking in its neck, and I was like the doctor for that scenario, and I looked at him like, yeah, I'm sure he's fine, like because like my tired brain was like, that's not part of simulation. That bolt is part of the dummy. Not once did I think, no, that's like shrapnel, like simulated shrapnel in his neck. So, really, I've already completed that one. Okay, the next one. Fatal Error. In province of Teramo, Italy, September 4th, 2012, 1720, Felice Giordano. Victims are Ariosto Fiorentini, Ippolito Ferri, Rufina Ferri, and Ottavia Pagnato. Alright, whatevs. Yeah, the Good Samaritan laws always are good. Basically, what the Good Samaritan law does is if you were trying to help somebody who's in distress, like in the event of a car wreck, and you tried to save their life and they still end up dying, you can't be sued because you were trying to help them. Game looks good. The mirrors aren't exactly looking good, but everything else looks so... Well, the game itself looks good. This does not. Alright, so I need to call the authorities. Okay, so I need to get a hazard triangle way back down the road. Put it down, alright. Do I have another one I can use? The fire extinguisher. I don't have another hazard triangle. First aid kit, fire extinguisher, tools. Mark accident location. I've already done that, did I not? I'm gonna go to the other side, maybe. I don't know how I would get to the other side of this, is the problem. Oh, I just need to move the log, okay. Alright, well I don't have another triangle, so I don't know. First things first, you turn off the ignition in the car. Oh, hello. Turn off the ignition. I don't think you're alive. Okay, I still need to find another triangle. Where the hell would I find? Maybe in the trunk it's jammed. Don't you guys have one I can borrow? Oh, wait. Triangle. Okay. So I had to borrow yours. Oh man, I don't like this. Alright. Check your exact location. Try your GPS if you have one. Do I have a GPS? In the car. Oh, I don't think you're alive. Well, it might be. Don't shake him! Okay, he's alive. Ma'am? Seatbelt. Oh, open the airway. He's alive. I neck, another wound, check for breathing. No. Gone. Oh, good fucking god. Okay. So the dude needs my help the most. So let me go ahead and grab my first aid kit. Oh. Knife. Yeah, you never want to pull anything out of the wound. Like this, you would have to cut if you could, carefully, but never pull it out. Okay, gotta take the seatbelt off if possible. After I dress the wound. Gloves. Pick up scissors. Cut the shirt. Bandages. Dress the wound. Apply pressure. Oh, paramedics are here. Okay, gather all the clues. Well, I have I have to think this is a clue. Secured logs, falling off a trailer. Turns away from the accident, but loses control, hits a tree. Irrelevant. This branch is stuck in the compact car wheel, making it impossible to turn. Smashes into the car behind. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to assume happened is the logs fell off, smashes into the car behind it. This branch gets stuck, they can't turn. Okay. Luckily for Ariosto, the branch that pierced his chest, missed his lungs. This and your immediate help ensured that despite a minor infection, his wounds healed in a reasonably short time. In a matter of weeks, Ariosto returned to work, and the accident became just a minor episode in his life. Ippolito Ferry. The log that fell on the car killed Ippolito on the spot. He was buried a week later in his hometown after finding out that the truck driver escaped from the scene of the accident. Ippolito's family sued him and the company he worked for. After a prolonged legal battle, they won enough money to pay for his orphan child's college. Rufina Ferry. Just like her husband, Rufina died the moment the log fell on her car. They're buried by their family. Her son, Renzo, 9 years old at the time, was raised by his godfather and his family, and later in his life became a paramedic. Ottavia Pagnato. Despite suffering only minor injuries, Ottavia suffered greatly from the accident. The moment she regained consciousness, she blamed herself for not avoiding the car in front, and the image of the accident was stuck in her memory for a long time, causing panic attacks and other PTSD-like symptoms. Despite extensive therapy, she was never confident enough to drive a car again. I know it's gonna make you watch it. Yeah, that's a problem. I was also not aware that it would make me watch that. So, yeah, that's a thing, I guess. Let's go to the next one. Snowstorm. Leningrad Gradskaya Oblast, Russia, March 4th, 2021. It's like this year. Like 6 months ago. 220. Oleg Ignatieff. Lesia Igorovna Myshkin. Igor Myshkin. Vadim Kruglov. Okay. If you run out of time, consider completing the tasks in a different order. What the hell is that? Oh. Dial up. No connection. Oh, well, shit. I already tried it. No connection. No connection. Still no bars. Still nothing? blocked. Trunk is blocked. Everything's blocked. I can't get to this guy. Okay, I don't understand. A phone. Try his phone. He's got connection. Okay. Jesus Christ. Stressful shit. Place. Hey! I just placed that thing down. That means no. It means you no go there, so maybe quit going there. Stuck. 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 Move. 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 Come on. Walked by a window. Location. Okay. Run here, check on the other guy. None of them are in good shape. That's a dude. Side. injuries. One to his head. Protect the victims from the cold. Guess I need to go find blankets, I guess. A first aid kit. First aid kit. Do you even carry blankets on me? Like, is that something I do? Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Put down for now. It's locked. How the hell? Why help these people? I don't. I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, we're gonna go. Restart from there. Ignition. Oh man, this is hard. I don't understand fully. Go and open that. So turn their ignition off. Faster, 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 faster. Door, shut the ignition. Shut up. Hey! What the hell? Side, come on. Set nav. It's good. Extinguisher, first aid kit. Put that. This guy. Good. I'm gonna go ahead and do this now, so I'm gonna tell me to later. The coal. Or hurry up and check on this guy. Really should have grabbed my first aid kit when I had it. Sir. Down, down, down. Up, up. Okay. Back to victim from the cold. Okay. I will do that. I have to drag him across the road, aren't I? Try to get him out of the cold. I'm not sure how to do that. Try to put him in my car. Got a long way to go before I get to my car. Come on, it's so far away. Don't worry, I got you. Why do you say there's 4 victims? Still, there's only 2. Okay. Oh. Six clues I need to get this time. Where'd it go? Oh, they took them already. Okay. Skid marks. It's all stuck debris. Good, the roads are cleared off now, so I can actually take a second to look the fuck around. More skid marks. Okay. 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 So viewer slams the brakes, which locks the wheels, crashes the parking shed. So I think it's Vadim loses control of his car while changing lanes. Vadim's car collides. Parking area. Locks all 4 wheels. Parking shed. Crashed to a tree. I guess it's not right. So I think I gotta put, oh. I put this one here. Wait, yeah, this one. Okay. Igor Mishkin. Despite losing confidence after hitting the shack, Igor didn't suffer any serious injuries, and paramedics were able to revive him on the way to the hospital, and he was able to leave the next day. Lucia Igorevna Mishkin. During the accident, Lucia suffered only minor injuries. Unfortunately, due to her advanced age and overall poor health, her recovery was slow and problematic. With the support of her husband and their children, she left the hospital after a few months. Vadim Krugla. Vadim's head injury wasn't the most serious threat to his life. Colliding with the tree crushed several of his ribs, which caused a lot of internal damage, including a punctured lung. Most of these were treated at the hospital, but the long recovery time meant he had to close his business. CPR is very unlikely to restore life functions. The main purpose is to sustain blood flow until the paramedics arrive. That was rough. Hi, how's work going? Our invaluable Amy has finished 3 more cases. They're already on your desk. I'm going to save them for another time. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode. So, like this video, please like, subscribe. Any suggestions, company tips, or comments in the comment section below. See you all next episode.